we're joined by Dr. Naresh Chawla, the National Joint Secretary of the Indian Medical Association. In a short while from now, we will also be joined by Dr. Mohsin Wali, a senior consultant at Sir Gangaram Hospital. Dr. Chawla, good morning. I'd like to begin by asking you what I asked Dr. Nangia earlier. Did you manage to get any good sleep last night?
Yes, I could sleep because the noise was little less, but it is still disturbing a lot that we, despite the bans and despite everything, we still get sort of so many quackers. It's really unfortunate that we ourselves create the pollution and then we keep on cribbing. I think the Delhiites will have to learn this thing, that first do their bit first and then expect others to do better.
Right, Dr. Chawla, in order to tackle the increased amount of air pollution, as you mentioned, the Delhi government had issued an order of prohibiting the storage, usage, sale of all kinds of firecrackers. What we heard and saw last night in the Delhi NCR region went against this order, and like how? How much did this infuriate you, and what are the steps you are taking as an association, as professionals, to sort of really move away from this pollution season, from the same deja vu we face every year?
The Indian Medical Association openly advocates no use of firecrackers at all across India. But when it comes to our own professional level, we in our clinic chambers, hospital chambers, nursing home chambers, always keep advising the people not to crack burst the crackers. But it is usually, we have seen, it is the children only who the people say, Doctor, what should I do? My children like to listen to the noises. So I think over a period of years, we'll have to condition ourselves in a way that we'll have to educate the people and children in schools also, at homes also. We have to counsel them that it is just for a fun of few seconds, a little noise which excites them. Overall, this is bad. So I think over a period of time, it's not a one-day game. I think in schools, in RWAs, and NGOs, all have to go out. But far more important than is the effective ban by the city administration. When they say they have banned and that still continues, where do the crackers come from? After all, they are manufactured one, they are carried to somewhere, they are sold from somewhere. All these processes have to be effectively banned. You see, even if the firecrackers are there in other parts of the world, even in Australia, we have seen in London, Paris, every damn where. But at least they are not up to the extent that they start affecting the health of the people. So we have to link it to the health of people and tell them. And let me tell you that in Delhi is a den of respiratory diseases. All signs of coughs, allergic bronchitis, all sorts of diseases are there in abundance. On one side, virus is very much there, and other side, the pollution. And the mixture of these two plays havoc. I know, if you really ask me, 1/4 of Delhi is coughing at one or the other time. Even then, people do not learn the message. I think through your channel, I like to inform people that you have to do your bit. Keep your house clean. Don't spread the dust. Number two, the people who burn the stubble, they must not do it. And the last, most important, Delhi has too many vehicles. Delhi has more cars than all the other three metropolitan cities, Kolkata, Chennai, and Madras put together. So what happens? We must use our vehicles more often. So government has to adopt some long-term policy whereby emission from fuel is less, industrial pollution is less, and along with this, the stubble burning, and last, the firecrackers. So every year the same noises come and the noises drown, it is all over. The people keep suffering. I think we need to adopt some long-term policy. Indian Medical Association has always advocated that, but somehow we are not able to do it.
Right. Much to our dismay, somehow we are unable to do it so far. But Dr. Chawla, would you also agree that much more than stubble burning, a complex mix of factors such as fireworks, urban emissions from vehicles like you just mentioned, waste burning, industries, power plants, as well as construction activities are responsible for such extreme levels of pollution?
If you really ask me, what are the two biggest factors? First is the vehicle emission, and second is most important, that we have no proper road cleanings, etc. proper. All over the world, they have the water sprinkling all across the city throughout the year in the early morning hours. And that is why there's less of dust spreading. these two factors, if they are controlled, I am sure practically 80 to 90% problems will be over. On the top of it, firecracking has to be stopped, stubble burning has to be reduced. If we do that, we should have a long-term plan, say 5 to 10-year plan, and keep monitoring it on a continual basis. You see, what happens is somebody makes some noise, everybody listens and does not undo it, does not even bother. So it is the citizens, the governments, the NGOs, all the concerned people, all the state players have to come together, and we have to have a long-term policy before we expect our Delhi to be clean and a world-class city.
Dr. Naresh Chawla, thank you so much for joining us on NDTV this morning
Thank you.
and for providing us clarity into the matter as well as contextualizing the entire matter for us.